This is a chance, of course, for you fans to ask the players questions. We've got a mic, I think, running around here somewhere. So if you'd like to ask a question, raise your hand, and we'll grill the players for the next half hour. Questions? Don't be shy. There we go. These guys aren't shy. Cody.
At what point during this whole magical run, from the clinching game against the Padres, at what point from then on did you both realize that this was real and this could possibly happen and there was a chance that the San Francisco Giants could go all the way?
For me, it was in Atlanta when we were down to that final strike. I think Freddie was at bat 0-2. He came up with this huge at bat, and then Hopper came up and got a big knock for us, and they made a few mistakes and errors, and just it seemed like everything was going just perfect for us. And right then I had that feeling like this might actually happen, and that was a turning point for me.
When I was earlier, we were when I got here. Can you guys hear this? Yeah. So when I got here, the Padres had been killing us, and I couldn't really figure out why, because looking across at that team, I didn't see what it was, but they just had something on us, and that was a big test for us, because we ended up having to go down there later on in the season and play a 4-game series and won 3 out of 4 and beat their ace and beat him pretty good. And I think that was a huge moment for the team, because I think we realized at that point, okay, we can beat these guys. And now, of course they had their stumble and everything else, but I think we proved to ourselves not only can we compete with these guys, but we can beat them. And I think we just kept building and building, and then, once you get in the playoffs, I mean, nobody knows, I mean, there's favorites and, ESPN and all this other stuff, but you truly don't know, and you just got to get hot and get all the breaks at the right time, and we certainly did. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, more questions. In the back here.
Hey guys, my name's Whitey. I just want to thank you guys for finally bringing me a World Series champion. I've been waiting my entire life. I was 3 years old when I came out here from New York. But Pat, I don't know if you remember a guy named Jim Nathan at San Lorenzo High before he went down to Bellarmine up in the mountains.
Jim Nathan?
Yeah, he was one of your schoolmates up there in the hills before he went down to Bellarmine, I guess. Either that or he's telling me a big joke, or telling me anyway, Richie, you're the man. Thanks for getting these guys together. You're doing great on the radio. And Cody, giddy up, you are the boss.
All right, more questions down here.
What was the plane ride home from Texas like?
The thing was, we kept sitting around. There's so much going on. You got families, and we're celebrating, and the problem is we're in Texas. So once we figured out that, okay, let's get back home and enjoy it with the people here and the fans and everything here. And we actually thought we might be able to get back in time to do something, but it was just, we didn't get back till 4 o'clock or 4:30 in the morning. So we tried to get back and at least feel what the energy was like in the city, because all of us were getting all these text messages and pictures of what was going on, and we were in the middle of Texas doing nothing. So we wanted to get back.
It was pretty neat to get back though at 4 in the morning and see probably a bunch of you out there, going crazy, and just seeing how excited you guys still were at that late of an hour. And, it was neat.
More questions.
Well, I got
Down here.
each one of you guys. Can you tell me which pitcher gives you the most trouble, and maybe why, and which pitcher you've had the most success against, and why?
Roy Halladay?
I had a little trouble with that whole Texas staff. getting down to the end of the season like that in the postseason, you're going to face the best of the best, and you know, ask around at the teams we played, they didn't want to face our guys either, and you know, you can't say enough about the effort our starting pitchers gave in the postseason, you know, but you know, they're all good. I mean, they're getting paid to get us out, so they got a job to do too. So there's a lot of them are tough. There were some guys we used to love to see out there, but those guys aren't around anymore. The guys that threw the straight 4-seam fastballs, there is none of those around. But I don't know. What do you think?
No, I think you pretty much hit the nail on the head. You know, for me, I can't really think of one particular pitcher that I, you know, do that great against.
Reality.
You know, I think it's previously, he got the best of me. I don't know. I've done well against Cole Hamels in my career. I don't know. Guys like, I don't think I've ever gotten a hit against Lincecum. It's tough. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of guys around the league. Jimenez is tough. Wilson, I actually did him all right. But, you know, every time I'd come in here and face these guys, I hated it. I did not want to play against the Giants. The pitching staff is, I mean, obviously you guys know what it's like, but to have to face them is a different story. I'm so glad I'm over on this side now, that's for sure.
So are we.